Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from TSG Uncut.
I have not seen so many miserable women in my life. Beautiful women who appear to have everything going perfectly on the surface, but they get online and they tell you how wrecked their life is, how miserable they are.
It's really hard not to feel like a failure in life when you haven't completed anything.
I mean, that's the one thing. Like, women can't achieve things for the rest of their life. There's one thing they won't be able to achieve anymore once they run out of eggs. And that's having kids.
And the things that you have done, you have nothing to show for it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know that it's not impossible to start your life over, but I'm having the hardest time. I'm having the hardest time.
I can't even afford food. I can't even afford food. Like, look at me. I'm the definition of a fucking failure. And it's like, I keep saying it in my head. Like, my life is very limited. I'm not blaming them whatsoever. It's just like, look at me. I'm failing. There's no question about it. Nobody fucking cares.
Y'all, I know they say there's someone out there for everybody, but I know for a fact that there is no one out there for me. I have came to the conclusion that I will never find my person. I will leave this world alone. Other than my kids, of course. I love my kids. It's sad, y'all, when you hate looking in the mirror. Nobody's gonna want somebody my size. I'm big. I don't have no butt. Turkey.
Hey, at least you're somewhat self-aware that at your size and your looks, it's not easy.
Neck. I'm a diabetic. Losing my hair. Work as a child care teacher that live in the projects with no car.
You ever just feel like, what's the point?
So many of these women are struggling to the core.
58 years old, I have been working my entire life and I have nothing. No savings, no cushion, nothing. I go to work every single day. I make decent money. Yesterday I took my car for emissions testing and it failed. And it looks like it's going to be about a $2,000 repair. I have nothing.
I have to be out of the place that I'm in currently in 2 days. And I don't know what I'm going to do next. I have been trying as hard as I can to try to...
I mean, they already know what they're going to do next. They come online to make videos for sympathy and hopefully they can garner some free money.
Find out what the next steps are going to be. But to be perfectly honest, I got nothing. I'm starting to lose hope. I'm starting to lose faith. It's starting to feel like I don't know what to do.
I think they're miserable because they have been lied to. They've been told that if they pursue a college degree, if they pursue a career, if they pursue personal fulfillment, if they pursue travel, if they pursue being the very best on their job, that they will be fulfilled and happy.
But that's a lie.
It is. It is the biggest lie of the 2000s.
What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I'm your host, Sean C. Why are these women so miserable? I mean, modern women have told us that they're independent, they don't need us, they can do it on their own. They said that they're happier without a man. They're even going as far as saying that they're happier without the thought of getting married. So men are just backing away. But what I've showed you in the last few clips is that's a lie. Women are still looking for men, but they're looking for men on their own terms. And I believe that is the reason why so many of them are miserable. And today I'm going to show you why. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Also consider sharing this video as YouTube is trying to suppress this content.
Go give this man some likes, some subs. TSG Uncut. I remember I leave all of the links of the video and his channel down below.
With that being said, let's get started.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but I just moved out of my 5-bedroom house. I have been crying for days because I was so disappointed in myself. I felt like a complete failure as a mom, as a daughter, as a sister, because I got this house for my family. It's always been my dream to get my mom a house, to get my sister a house, because my family is small. Me, my sister, my mom. It's always been my dream to be able to do this. And so even though I was just renting it, it's something about not being able to afford it that just really took the wind out of me.
Why she on TikTok telling people all this stuff? Because I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of this same cycle happening year after year after year after year, generation after generation after generation. I am tired. And it's like nobody wants to tell us. They don't warn us. They don't tell us. They want us to figure it out on our own. I'm tired. I'm tired of doing it on my own. I'm tired of having to figure it out on my own. I'm tired of having to wake up every day, feed the kids, clothe the kids. I'm exhausted.
It's just so funny that the women fought for all of this right, all of this freedom to be able to do all of these things, and they hate it.
So I just left work and I just realized something super important. There's no way I can do this for 50 years. It's just no fucking way.
I can't be the only person that does this, but there are so many times I will pull up in my driveway and just literally just sit in my car. Just sit in my car.
And they ask why men just sit in our driveways for an extra 5-10 minutes when we get home.
Not sure why. Am I the only person that does that?
The rest of you men feel the same way.
Gents, one of the things that we hear today from modern women is that they are tired of doing it alone. I can understand that. Men don't want to do it alone either. The whole point of men wanting a woman who is a wife, who has wife qualities, is not wanting to do it alone. This therapist right here that you've probably seen on many channels, he's going to say something that I think is profound. He's going to say something that Kevin Samuels used to ask all the time of women, and that's what amount of the household income would they want to be responsible for the rest of the time they're with their husband. And he's going to tap into that exact thing that Kevin Samuels was trying to get across.
One of my beliefs, it's not for all women, but I believe it's a lot of women. Most of y'all ain't built to work 30, 40 years.
No, not at all.
You may like your career, you may like your degree. The truth is, most of y'all want to be work optional.
My dude come off the top turnbuckle with the work optional.
You want to work when you want to work. You want to be in a relationship where you can take off when you need to. When you do need a break, you want to take off for kids, you just overworked, and the bills still get paid and nothing falls apart.
Isn't that everyone though?
No. No.
Us men are made to be able to handle that. That's what we do.
That's not what men expect, nor do men even really want that overall. They like earning their way.
Work 30, 40, 50 years at a place until we pass away. There are so many instances that men will retire and then within months of that man retiring, if not weeks, they die.
I say this all the time. Like, if I was to retire and not work, I wouldn't even know what to do with myself.
Because our purpose has been to support and defend our families. And correct. Women have literally stripped that away from men. Women want us to continue to hold up our end of the bargain, but they don't want to hold up their end.
No, believe it or not, no. A lot of men have no problem working the course of their lives taking care of their families.
Absolutely.
That's how we're hardwired.
What's smart and not hard?
A lot of ladies would prefer, they want to be able to work when they want to, but they want to be work optional.
And the thing about it is, I don't have a problem with women working. I don't have a problem with women going to get the degrees. I don't have a problem with women having a skill to fall back on. The problem is when you all do these things and you're not going to use that career in order to help the family advance, in order to further your husband's vision, your man's vision.
No, Sean's right. They end up doing it just to be in debt where your husband has to come and pay off the debt anyways.
Or for the family. Women don't believe in that because as soon as they get money, it's all about them.
Mm-hmm. What were some of the things you were told about men while growing up?
Don't trust them. Yeah, I agree with that one.
What is the most surprising thing you've learned about men from your experiences?
You can't trust them.
It always comes back to them not trusting us. But isn't it the women that are divorcing men?
You've been told and then it still surprises you.
At, a 70% clip, 90% if they are college educated? Isn't it the women right now that a third of them are only going on dates for food and drinks, foodie calls? Isn't a third of men fathering children right now that aren't theirs when the mom knows who she laid down with? So when everything has been telling women not to trust men is driving this wedge even further, women are tricking other women. Women are lying to other women. And then when women don't listen to the good men, who are they listening to? All you're doing is being set up because you go with your emotions. You're easy to fool.
Do you prefer a man who is a gentleman or a bad boy?
Bad boy. Bad boy.
They want the bad boys. They want to go out and be promiscuous with these bad boys. So no matter...
And then they can't trust them because they're bad boys.
What you're doing out there, you're trying to be a good man, it don't even matter at this point. But the reason why it do matter is because you don't want to bring these she-demons, evil spirits up into your stuff.
Is it fair to say women lust after bad boys but want to settle down with nice guys?
Yeah.
If you happen to be looking for a quality man, where would you expect to find one?
Listen to this.
Quality man? Church? Yes, that's easy.
When was the last time you went to church?
Gotcha, exactly. So they're not looking for quality men.
Just went on a first date, and this is no offense to this man, obviously. Perfectly fine, normal, lovely date. It's getting to the point, though, that that's the problem. Like, there's just nothing happening. And I just feel no sparks and no chemistry with people, and I feel bad because
so ran through that I cannot connect with any human beings ever again.
I feel like it's just me. I'm going out with really handsome, accomplished, interesting people, and I feel nothing.
She feels nothing. That's because these women are ran through. They done took too many hot dogs to the face. They done been on the D carousel. They done been with the Pookies, the Ray Rays, the Chad, the Tyrones, the Gloctaviuses, the Felatonos, the Mookies, and the June Bugs. They've been with all of them. And now
named all of
their
them.
conscious and their souls are completely seared from being able to bond with you.
I feel like I'm just another girl. Like I'm one of a million, and there's just nothing special about me.
There
Probably
isn't.
not presenting that great either. I know my person's out there, but starting to really question if I even have it in me to find them anymore. Safe, and I thought I was done. And like having to do this again just feels like work.
She's a pretty woman, don't get me wrong that, but she's probably in her 30s, and
she's cooked, Sean, cooked.
That clock is starting. That's why she's crying about it. These women don't cry about being alone when they're young. They out there having fun. They out there with their girlfriends, sipping mimosas at brunch and shit like that. What they
Sunday
care about
brunches.
is when they get in them 30s, they feel like, wow, when am I going to find my person? She's been with so many dudes and on so many dates. She even said to us that she feels nothing, but she's going to make a dude think that she feels something so that she can get married and have kids. And then about 5 to 10 years later, she's
Leave the
gonna want a
man.
divorce because she needs to be free.
Modern woman playbook, what Sean just said right there.
Because she is bored. And the whole time, gents, she never felt anything anyway.
I'm just really struggling being single today. Like, I just don't want to be single. I just want to be in a relationship, and it's actually really fucked up. Like, when I actually deep it, that I feel like I need to be in a relationship in order to be happy. Like, that is actually how I feel at the moment. Like, I don't feel like I'm myself unless I'm in a relationship. Can anybody else relate to that? I'm just like, I just want a relationship. Like, I'm like, I don't care who it is, I just want a relationship. And that is so fucked up.
It is.
Like, I feel like you should get into a relationship with somebody because like you love them and you're like,
Correct.
yeah, I want to be in a relationship, not because you just want to be in a relationship.
Oh, because you get all the benefits. Women save so much money when they're in relationships. They get to go out to extra fancy places, get taken out to other places, you know, fun places all the time. So being in relationships for women is almost always a good thing and free ride.
This woman is the exact same as the other woman. They want someone because they feel lonely at the moment, because they have these moments of feeling like they need to be with somebody. They get into these relationships and they don't know how to be girlfriends, or they'll be good girlfriends, but somehow their behavior sabotage it. You're not good enough. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. But her little things that she needs will continue to change as she continues to feel like she needs more and more. A relationship makes her feel like she has somebody, but eventually it's not going to give her the endorphin rush that she needs. And then she'll be willing to move on. It'll be your fault. She'll start fights. It'll be all these things. She won't bring you peace because she has no peace in herself. And then she won't really love the dude she's with. She'll think it, because she wants the marriage so bad. But the truth is, these women are hollow and absolutely empty.
Shout out to our boy Sean making great videos. Yeah, women are miserable. Like, men aren't making miserable videos like this, crying on the internet about how lonely and miserable they are. They might be making videos on the internet how hard life is or whatever it is, but not the same way that women are making videos. Like, look at how many videos we've seen in this year alone, 2025, of women crying. Where are all the good men at? And I'm so tired of working. You guys had it easy. Now you guys chose the hard life. Have at it, ladies. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.